My wife gave me the ultimatum of either depositing my inheritance into our joint account or facing divorce. 2 months ago, my dad died from a heart attack. He was only 67. Worked construction his entire life, breaking his body for every dollar. He left me $180,000. Not life-changing money, but enough to finally open the woodworking shop he always dreamed I'd have. Dad spent every weekend in his garage building furniture. His last words to me were, "Use whatever I leave you to build something that lasts." My wife Candace knew about the inheritance the day it hit my account. We were eating dinner when I got the bank notification. She saw my face change and asked what happened. I told her the money came through. She got up, hugged me, and said, "Your dad would be so proud of you. He'd want you to use this wisely." I thought that was genuine. I was wrong. Within a week, she started making comments. "So what are we gonna do with the money? And this really changes our financial situation, doesn't it?" I'd brush it off, saying I needed time to process, but she kept pushing. Then one night, while we were watching TV, she just said it. "We should put it in our joint account. Makes sense, right? Easier to manage together." I looked at her confused. "Why would we do that? We've kept our finances separate for 5 years. She got defensive immediately. "We're married. What's yours is mine and what's mine is yours. That's literally how marriage works. Here's the thing. Our system has always worked perfectly. Joint account for mortgage bills, groceries, and shared expenses. Personal accounts for everything else. No drama, no issues." I reminded her of the $40,000 her parents gave us as a wedding gift that went straight into her personal savings, her annual work bonuses, her grandmother's inheritance 3 years ago. I never once asked her to share any of that. She had no answer. Just kept repeating, "This is different," without explaining why. The next few weeks were absolute hell. She brought it up every single day. During breakfast, while I was trying to work, while watching movies, right before bed. Always the same accusation that I'm selfish and not acting like a real husband. I stayed firm every time. "This is my father's legacy, Candace. I'm opening the shop like he wanted. The money stays separate." That's when her tactics changed. She started crying. Said I clearly don't trust her. That I'm planning to leave her. That our entire marriage is built on lies if I won't share this. I tried being patient. Explained trust has nothing to do with it. This is about boundaries and honoring my dad. She wasn't hearing it. The fights escalated fast. She started bringing it up in front of our friends, trying to embarrass me. Called her mother, who left me a voicemail saying I'm a selfish husband. She even pushed for couples therapy, but I realized she just wanted a therapist to gang up on me. Then last Friday night, everything exploded. I walked in from work, and she was sitting at the kitchen table, arms crossed, this look on her face like she was holding a royal flush. "I've been thinking about us," she said slowly, "and I've made my final decision. You have until Monday to transfer that inheritance into our joint account. If you don't, I'm filing for divorce Tuesday morning." She delivered it like she was reading a shopping list. So calm, so confident she had me trapped. I actually laughed, not from nerves, from pure shock that this was really happening. "You're serious right now?" She nodded, completely serious. "Either you trust me and act like my husband, or this marriage is over." I pulled out a chair and sat down across from her, looked directly into her eyes. "Candace, if your love for me depends on getting access to money that isn't yours, then please go find yourself a good divorce lawyer. I'm not stopping you." Her expression went totally blank. She genuinely thought threatening divorce would break me. Within seconds, she was screaming. Called me cold, heartless, a terrible husband. Said I'm choosing money over her, over us, over everything we built. I didn't raise my voice once, just calmly repeated, "This isn't about money. This is about you trying to manipulate me, and I don't respond to manipulation." She grabbed her purse and keys, stormed out, and slammed the door so hard our wedding photo fell off the wall and shattered. Felt symbolic. She's been staying at her mother's house for 3 days now, blowing up my phone with paragraphs about how I've destroyed our marriage, how I'm greedy and cruel, how everyone agrees I'm wrong. I ignored most of the messages, but yesterday something started bothering me. Why was she this desperate for access to this specific money? So this morning I did something I've never done. I logged into our joint account and went through every transaction for the past year, and there they were. Transfers to her personal account going back 8 months. Started small, $200 here, $400 there, then they got bigger. $2,500, $2,800, $3,200. I added it up 3 times to make sure. $11,847 total. All quietly moved while I wasn't paying attention. Money that was supposed to go to our mortgage and bills. I screenshotted everything, sent it all to a lawyer. Candace thinks she's getting her divorce on her terms. What she doesn't realize is she's about to get served first, and every stolen penny is getting documented in court. Guess my dad was right. You really do learn who people are when money gets involved.